Our societies are being defrauded by entrepreneurs who steal the language of revolution and of social solidarity to undermine solidarity, okay? So Mark Zuckerberg talks endlessly about community. Community, community, community. You know what's a really good kind of community? Democracy. In America today, we have chosen the following system. You tell people that the good society is achieved by encouraging business people to make, first of all, make as much money as possible in whatever way they can. If you have to pay people, underpay people, pay them insecurely, make them contractors instead of salary, do whatever you need to do. Second, please try to make money by avoiding taxes and even evading taxes illegally if you have to, as much as possible. Set up trusts, set up shell companies. You in the Netherlands know this because, frankly, one of your major roles in the world is as an exporter of oligarchy. So then, what happens? You start to have a bunch of social problems that you wouldn't have had people been paid more, had more taxes been paid, had more regulations been in place. And third, you have a government that is no longer capable of responding to those social problems because it is defunded, defanged, and discredited in the eyes of the public. What has started to happen is we have outsourced a lot of public administration to companies and philanthropies. Philanthropic spending in America is now more than $400 billion a year, right? It is on track over a period of time to exceed the federal discretionary non-military budget. A lot of rich people that I write about are happier to give $10 million to a foundation than to give $5 million in taxes. That's kind of interesting. So it's not entirely about keeping your money. A lot of them are giving away their money. So what's the difference? Why do they prefer philanthropy over taxation? And the reason has to do with credit and control. When you pay your taxes, you don't get credit. You're just complying with the law. You don't get a sticker. You don't get a poster. The mayor is not going to say your name in public. You don't get a handshake. You don't get a photograph. You just paid your taxes. Second of all, you don't get control. When you pay your taxes, you don't say, I want this to go to social insurance. I want this to go to the bus system. No, you just pay your taxes. When you do philanthropy, you get credit and control. Your name goes on the building, everybody knows you did it, it helps your reputation. But these do-gooding activities, pursued by the winners of American capitalism, sat uncomfortably beside a second, grimmer phenomenon. That same 1% that was so generous was capturing half of all new income in the United States, in large part because its members lobbied for public policies that ensured that outcome. In America today, we have forgotten the tool of the law. We have forgotten the tool of policy. We think that rich people and entrepreneurs are how you make change. And I challenge anyone to tell me which rich person or company has done more for old people in America than Social Security. Which rich person or company has done more for health care for poor people than Medicaid? Which rich person or company has done more for women than suffrage? Which rich person or company has done more for African Americans than the Voting Rights Act and the Civil Rights Act? We actually know how to change the world. It's when we act together through our shared democratic institutions. And I believe that a new age is coming. An age in which we act together through collective institutions, such as this one. We need laws, we need treaties. We must return to our democracies. That means you.